Do you have the typical dumping ground just inside of the door where all of your daily crap and whatever's in your pockets just gets dumped and then it builds up and it just becomes a big clutter mess? We have that too, and it happens to be right here. So today I am going to clear this out, declutter it, organized, and get it back to a point where I have some sanity here. So I want to take you through what we've got here and what I'm going to do about it. This is my wife's home office. Just through this door is a back hallway that goes out to our garage. So we keep our coats and hats and shoes and keys and that kind of thing here. And I must admit that the majority of all of the dumping that goes on is moi. This is on me. Because I've got an awful lot here. So we come through the door and right away I dump stuff. I've got a tray, wallets and keys, but there's business cards and oddball pens and different stuff down there. Shoelaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 19 hats, coats, bags, a dozen pair of shoes, coupons, hand sanitizer, you name it, it seems like it ends up being right here. So, to get started, I am going to start clearing all of this stuff out of here. Oh, don't throw the glasses. Don't throw the glasses. Hats. I'm going to clear all this out. Oh, thank you. And then we'll get going with it. Okay, let's go. Okay, better. Everything's empty. It's away. It's clean. Now, one of the first things I did is I looked at the walls above the shelf and the walls down here below the hooks and brought out a little magic eraser to do a little scrub and clean. Perfect time to do that. And these things work wonders. And a good scrubbable paint, good quality paint helps with that. So I'm going to really quickly in lightning speed go through and kind of set this up on how I think it should be so that I have some sanity. So here we go. First thing, my tray. I like to keep my stuff in a tray because who wants to see stuff like this? Just random stuff sitting on a shelf. That's no good. So, keys, pen, wallet. That's what I need. Boom, that can go there. I thought maybe I'd select this little piece of art. This is something that my wife painted, so that's kind of cool to have something custom. Voila, very cool. And then my son has a tray. So, my son's tray goes up. I think that would be a great thing. Maybe something a little personal, like our wedding picture. Because again, right before I head out the door in the morning and when I come home at night, this is the first thing that I see. So that's kind of fun. Maybe a little something for some design, maybe a candle, something like that. I think that's enough for the shelf. That's it. And then moving over towards hat racks, I narrowed my 18 hats down to some of my favorites, basically. So if I just place some of my favorites on that I wear all the time, hats, that's it. There's not a bunch stacked up. The other hats, I'm going to put into stores that I don't use very much or donate them and get rid of them. I'm only going to keep the ones that I wear, which are these and some special ones. And then lastly, there's a few things like, well, my wife has this Lululemon strappy-do thing that I suppose she wants to keep, and her small little purse that sometimes she uses, so I got to do that. And she has one of these little umbrella thing, so I think that maybe needs to go on the hook as well, so we'll put that on. I think we'll also put my raincoat. A raincoat is always a good idea. My main winter coat, because it's winter here in Chicago. My lightweight coat. So I put my lightweight coat, and that's all I'm going to keep right here. My main winter coat, my raincoat, and my lighter weight coat that I wear all the time. The other coats that I had are going to go into a secondary closet where we keep some of the others. And I suppose I should put one of my wife's coats on as well. That would probably be very nice. And my son, when he works, has a little vest, so we'll put my son's vest up. When my wife comes home, she'll put her winter coat on the hook. When my daughter comes home, she'll put her winter coat on the hook. And I think this is it. That's all we'll keep right there. When they get home, I'm gonna have to lay down the rules so that they know we're keeping this simple and clean, because otherwise I'm gonna go nuts. Now, lastly, down below, we had about 15 pair of shoes. I'm gonna put my main 2 or 3 that I wear down here, and my wife will probably do the same, and my daughter will probably do the same, and then the rest will get put into our cubbies, which are in the closet where other shoes go. So, find the place in your house where you seem to collect clutter right outside the door, and clean it up, organize it, and get it all set, and hopefully you're in good shape like I am. That's all I got.